Pisces, and welcome to your August 2018 relationship reading with Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time or you're a return viewer or subscriber. I hope the message resonates for you. I also want to say thank you guys. I hit 4K and I didn't even realize it, so I'm super excited about that because I'm happy that people are enjoying the channel and the content. And even if sometimes you guys don't you guys don't agree on how I'm reading all of the cards, you guys are coming back and giving me feedback, and I appreciate it. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into your Pisces reading. Pisces. So this is a relationship reading. It's between you and another person specifically, okay? It's not like the monthly love reading where it could be anybody and anything and anyone. So the first card is going to represent your current energy. That's going to go here in the middle, what's going on between the two of you. This row is going to be the other person's energy. So if you're a cross watcher, this is your energy. This is going to be your energy, Pisces, okay? And if you're a cross watcher, this is Pisces energy. All right, so the first card represents your current situation, what's going on, what's the state of the union. And we've got the Page of Cups. So, you know what? I'll wait until I lay out all your cards and I'll get started. Next card represents what they're thinking. You've got the Six of Wands in the reverse. Next card represents what they're feeling. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Next card represents what they're showing. We've got the Hermit in reverse. Next card represents what you're showing, Pisces. We've got the Moon. You're showing that you're a Pisces. Next card represents what you're feeling, Pisces. And we've got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And next card represents what you're thinking, Pisces. And we've got the Two of Wands. Okay. And he who shall remain nameless has not showed up so far. And hopefully he keeps his troublesome ass out of this reading, because he's been in far too many of the Pisces reading for far too long. We don't want you here. You know who. Find some business somewhere else. Leave people alone. Let them enjoy their summer. All right, so the month of August, Pisces, what can you expect? What's going on with you and this person? There may be some communication, okay? If you are in a situation where maybe you have a breakup, you're on a break, or this is someone new, then someone may be communicating. Either you're going to communicate with them or they're going to communicate with you, okay? For others, this Page of Cups can indicate that you guys are smitten, okay? You guys may be smitten with each other right now. And the page is very fresh, very new energy. So this can either be a new situation, or if you're in an ongoing relationship, it's like you guys are maybe coming out of something, okay? And right now there's some newness and there's some freshness, and you guys are feeling like that puppy love type of energy, okay? But the Page of Cups can also represent that there's a little bit of childishness here, all right? A little bit of immaturity in how you guys relate and communicate to each other emotionally. So it's about your emotional responses to each other, okay? Go ahead and clarify that, and we get Temperance, all right? Temperance is about harmony, okay? Finding harmony. And to find harmony, we've got to find balance, all right? So I always say temperance is about finding balance. Also, temperance is about longing for the one. So for some of you, you may have this smitten type of energy for someone and maybe reaching out to them, or someone's reaching out to you because you guys have that kind of energy where you feel like they're the one or they feel like you're the one, okay? But I really feel more than anything that this is just a balancing of your emotional responses. I feel like that's the main idea. Yes, for some of you, you're going to hear from someone that maybe you're not even expecting to. It's going to be surprising. There's a lot of longing going on in this situation. Okay, Pisces, you've got a little bit of longing here. This person looks like they're very lonely and they're ready to work on some things. So it looks a little promising. So if things have been stagnant for a while, then maybe, some changes are coming for the month of August. All right, let's go ahead and move on to what they're thinking. We've got the Six of Wands in the reverse. So it looks like they've got some negative self-talk may be going on here, some self-esteem issues. When I see the Six of Wands in reverse, that's them being fearful about the relationship. So if this is a situation where you haven't been communicating, maybe you guys, trying to bridge that gap, and this person is still feeling a little bit funny about things or thinking about things in a negative way. Also, it could just be that their confidence is not at its highest. Okay, maybe even bruised ego going on here with this person. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify and see what's going on, because the Six of Wands can also indicate someone who is just in it for the sex. So they could be looking at the situation like a sexual conquest, but let's clarify, because I don't think that's the case, and I don't think it is, because we've got Strength in reverse, where I really feel like this person's self-esteem is kind of off. And with this Hermit in reverse here, which can indicate self-doubts and loneliness and isolation, which is what they're showing you. So this is definitely matching what they're thinking, okay? Maybe they're thinking they don't know what to do as far as you're concerned. Maybe you intimidate them, okay, Pisces? That's totally a possibility. But definitely their self-esteem and their confidence seems to be a little bit low in this situation. All right, moving on to what they're feeling. And this is the Three of Pentacles, which represents teamwork, cooperation, coming together. So they're wanting to cooperate, okay? Because I feel like, with them not thinking so highly of themselves even, they may even just want the connection to make them feel better. So let's be careful about that. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify this Three of Pentacles. We get the Queen of Cups in reverse, which can indicate a little bit of manipulation here. But with the Three of Pentacles, also, this could be someone who's wanting a third-party situation. Okay, Pisces, so be careful, especially if they're trying to make you that third party, all right? So Queen of Cups is someone also who is not balanced emotionally. All right, so if that's, something that you guys have been dealing with is, like I said, these emotional responses, this person is not feeling emotionally balanced right now. And they're not, because they're not thinking straight either, okay? They're not thinking positively, and they're not feeling positively, and they're definitely not showing you either they're not showing you anything at all with this Hermit in reverse, because this does indicate isolation, moving away from someone, withdrawing from someone, self-doubts also. So, they may not be as confident as they normally are. I feel like this might be someone who's normally very confident, and right now they're not. And this is why these cards are so prominent, because I'm like, wow, this person's really got to work on their self-esteem, or what's going on with this person. Let's go ahead and clarify that. Oh, we got the Queen of Swords. Right. So, either this person has withdrawn, right? Maybe you have not been able to communicate with them, and now they're maybe wanting to realize, they may be wanting to work it out, but they don't know how to express to you their insecurities. So they're just coming off as cold, because they're probably still trying to figure out what the heck is even going on with them, why they're insecure in the first place, okay? And so they're being cold and distant, kind of negative, kind of mean even, all right? Now, also, I feel like there's a situation where you have someone who either because of their lack of confidence and self-esteem, they are trying to manipulate the situation, okay? And so they may be trying to manipulate you, Pisces, so you have to be careful. Because both of these queens, when the queens are in the reverse, any of the court cards in the reverse can represent manipulative energies, okay? So, what was I going to say? Or with what they're thinking, they may be thinking that you have low self-esteem and that you are vulnerable, right? That you're not very confident. And so maybe they're trying to manipulate you because they feel like they're going to, prey on the fact that they think that you are not confident and vulnerable, okay? Because what you've been showing is the moon, okay? So either you've been showing a lot of emotions, Pisces, whether they're positive or negative, or you've been very mysterious. Okay, the moon is the hidden. The moon is secretive. So maybe there's a situation where you guys have not been communicating, and so they don't know what's going on with you, and you haven't been telling them and showing them nothing either. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to show you. And just me feeding off of the past readings, you know, and I've felt the vibe. I know the vibe of what's been going on for some of my Pisces. I think that, you know, for some of you, you haven't been communicating with a person, or you've cut a person off, or maybe they even were the ones that cut it off, but you recognized, right? Because here we have let me go in order, and then I can say what I feel like is going on here. All right, so what you're showing is the moon. So like I said, either you're being very mysterious or, you know, very emotional. So let's go ahead and clarify that. We got the Three of Pentacles. So you're going to be showing in the month of August that you too want to cooperate, Pisces. Okay, so I feel like this moon card, maybe just you, like you're back, that maybe you're showing you again. Okay, whatever might have gone on in the past, you're back to being Pisces, okay? And you're willing, or you're showing that you're willing to cooperate. Where this person, you know, maybe they're tugging on your heartstrings, Pisces, or they're going to tug on your heartstrings because of them showing you, you know, this loneliness and being despondent, but it's really, you know, some sort of manipulation. But definitely you both kind of, you know, seems like you're kind of trying to get back to being on the same page. And then that's also what these two cards means. The Page of Cups and the Temperance. You're trying to find some balance and harmony on an emotional level with each other. All right, so we just want to be careful, because I know I've said this in a couple of the videos that some people, they're just manipulative by nature. It's not even something that they do on purpose. And once now that we can see that there may be some self-confidence issues going on, it may better help you understand what you're dealing with, okay? Moving on to what you're feeling, Pisces, we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. So you're feeling like you are no longer being deceived, or you're no longer going to be deceived, okay? Hold on one second, guys. Okay, Pisces, so you no longer want to be deceived. You're feeling like you're seeing past the illusions, okay? You're seeing past whatever facades that you might have fallen for before. For others, you may just be feeling like you have some options, okay? With the Seven of Cups here, you may have options, okay? And maybe you may be coming across a little mysterious and secretive because you're not really putting yourself all the way out there, because maybe you just have choices other than this particular person. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify that. And we get the Seven of Swords, Pisces. So are you being sneaky now? Okay, so for some, either you have options, and therefore that's why you're being a little bit mysterious, because, you know, you might have third party. Pisces, they may be thinking that you've got some other stuff going on, and you may have some other stuff going on. Okay, so that's going to resonate for some of my Pisces. But for others, maybe this is a situation where, yeah, you know, you kind of are thinking you might want to work on things with this person because you have an emotional connection to them. But either you have other options, right, and you're choosing to be sneaky about it, or you feel like this person is sneaky. You might understand this person's nature. You might know how manipulative this person can be, okay? And so that's what the Seven of Swords indicates. Like, yeah, they may think they're doing something behind your back, but really, even if you don't know what it is, you sense that something is going on, or you sense something is up with them. So it's like maybe they think that they're fooling you, or they think that they're going to come in and try to manipulate you, Pisces, and you're just like, I don't think so. I'm not going to be fooled, okay? And what you're thinking, we've got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about a decision, of course. So, of course, you feel like there's a decision to make. It may be a decision between two people, or it could just be a decision of whether you're going to, you know, continue to engage with this person, whether you're currently engaging with them or whether it's someone you're trying to come back into contact with, okay? We go ahead and clarify that. Ooh, we got the Hermit in reverse, Pisces, so you guys have a secret. You're lonely too. you're despondent too. You've been kind of thinking about maybe isolating yourself too. Or maybe, you're thinking that should you continue to isolate yourself? So maybe this is a situation where you guys have been staying away from each other. Okay. And now, whether you're in a relationship and you just, kind of been avoiding each other, or whether it was a breakup and, you have not been speaking to each other, but now you guys are kind of trying to inch back together. Now, remember, he who shall remain nameless, he's been in these readings. So just because his card is not here, once again, if you see where someone is a manipulator, okay, be careful of how you proceed with this person. If this is misunderstandings, then you guys definitely have to find that harmony and clear things up, okay? But in Pisces, be careful that you're not making any decisions based on your loneliness, based on your own self-doubts. Okay, because relationships go through bumps in the road. So if you're a Pisces who's currently in a relationship, you guys of course have just got to work on some communication with each other, but you definitely both are at a place where it looks like you're ready to cooperate. And I feel like that's why Temperance is here, and the Page of Cups. Great. Cool. If you are just meeting someone, or if someone, you just met someone and you're not sure, I feel like you need to be careful with this person, right? And don't rush into anything, because Page of Cups, especially for a new situation, it's the newness of it all. And it feels great now, but the page doesn't necessarily indicate that things are going to last a long time. So once again, pay attention to red flags. And if there's a situation where you feel like someone is manipulative, then, get out of there. Now, if this is a situation where you've broken up with someone and you guys are coming back or thinking about getting back together, it seems like there's still a little bit of, murkiness going on. And so find your balance, okay? Don't go full throttle. And I feel like Pisces, you're not, okay? And I remember we had a reading a while back about giving it all away. Don't give it all away so soon. Hold something back. Hold back. I think this is you. What you're feeling is that you're just going to sit back and see what this person is going to do. All right? And you're really going to have to make that decision. Are you doing this because this is what you want to do, Pisces? Or are you doing this because you're lonely? Or are you doing this because you doubted your decisions that you made in the past, okay, with this Hermit in reverse? So, careful, Pisces, all right? Don't let that lonely get you caught up. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like I said, if you have any questions, I always say you can contact me, comment, email. If you would like a more personalized reading, then go ahead and contact me at Divine, D-I-V-I-N-E, not D-E. And my divinelovetarot@gmail.com, and my information is in the description bar below. All right, Pisces, so I hope you guys are enjoying your summer, and be careful in August. Be careful. All right, bye.